recently came up with a rebuild kit for the 3-bolt hole lift primer pump that's on the 1977 and 1985 OM616 and OM617 diesel engines. And people have been asking us, well, Kent, what about the older lift pumps? And you could tell the difference because the older lift pumps, like on this 1974 240D pump, just have 2 bolt holes. So you have what's called the 3-bolt hole lift pump and the 2-bolt hole lift pump here. They're quite a bit different as far as the rebuild kits. And we recently were able to get 5, that's right, only 5 rebuilt kits. They told us this has been discontinued. We may have gotten the last 5 available. So I don't know if this is going to be a long-term solution or a long-term kit for you older diesel owners, but I at least wanted to show you what this was like. I'm going to rebuild this pump and offer this pump for sale rebuilt, and then we'll go ahead and sell the other 4 kits that we have. I'm not even going to bother to do instructions. It's pretty easy to figure out how to install the kit if you just get the pump off and take it apart and clean it, and you'll see how everything goes in. Access on these is much easier. If you have the room, in some of the cars you don't have the room down there, you can get on these 2 bolts with a socket and a ratchet, and we will include this short little stubby if you have access problems to get down in there and get these bolts loose. But it's pretty nice. You know, on this pump you can only get on one of them with a ratchet wrench. I'm going to pull this off and you can see the difference in the pumps. Once again, if you're doing this with a pump in the car, watch out, you're going to get a lot of oil coming out of the pump. And since this one is laying on its side, I'm not going to have a problem. So the mechanism is similar as far as the roller bearing, and the cam in the pump pushes this in and out. And I can't push it, it's pretty tough. But the check valves, there's one check valve down in here and one down in here, and they're totally different in design. They're more like the check valves that you see in the early vacuum pumps. But we don't even have access to a gasket. So if you're going to rebuild your pump with one of our kits, you're going to have to get some gasket material and make your own gasket. But if you have one of these older 220, 240D engines with this type of lift pump, I recommend you grab one of these rebuild kits while you can.